Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. For those of you who don't know, my name is Barry Elam Jr., and I am an entrepreneur. I'm a police officer, and I also have a car lot called B&U Auto Sales, and I have a shirt company called Tactical Advantage. The channel you're watching is all about positive vibes, positive energy, and motivation. I'm all about getting and staying motivated. And also, we like to speak about living a healthy lifestyle as well, as far as eating good, taking care of your body, etc. Today is a very positive day for me because this is the first time I'm making a video that I'm actually getting paid to make. After 3 months of hard grinding and work and sacrifice, I finally got monetized by Facebook, which, like I said before, that just means that I will now get paid to make these videos. So standing here talking to my phone has finally paid off. I'm finally got to where I'm going to get paid to make videos. And this is just the beginning. I want to wish you all a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. And like I said, this is just the beginning. So let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, now that we've got the intro out of the way, I want to reiterate again, I could not have gotten to this point in my life without the support of my awesome family and friends. It's really difficult to explain to people that have not went through the process of getting monetized for the first time. It can be challenging. It can take a toll on your overall life. Like, it takes a lot of time and effort, especially when you're just learning how to do everything on your own. So if it wasn't for my family being so supportive and having my back throughout the whole time, and just understanding that I had to be away between my police job, the car lot, the shirts, and doing this, getting this started, I couldn't have done it. And I don't think there's not many families that would stick by someone trying to do all those things at once and, kind of keep the ship moving while I'm off building other ships. So I'm really appreciative of that. So I hope you all are listening and see this video and understand from all my heart. Really appreciate you. Thank you to the community. Thank you to the Dora and Summerton community especially. Have all been very supportive of my family. My kids have so many gifts this year. We're going to have to probably get another tree. Be the first time ever a house will have to have 2 trees and fit all the presents under it. So I'm not saying that braggadociously. I'm just so humbled and grateful because it's been kind of a bumpy year, 2021. Of course, we all went through the virus, but had some other stuff going on in my life as well there towards the end of the year, here towards the end of the year, I should say. But so many people have been so supportive. It was unreal. When people could have turned their back on me, a lot of them really stood by me, believed in me, and now I know who my true friends are. It's really remarkable. So that's one reason I do what I do. I stay positive. For one, being negative gets you nowhere. Negative people usually end up creating enemies because they go around making people mad at them and they're mad. And when you make people mad at you, you've created an enemy. And my favorite saying is there's no profit in making enemies. Me being an entrepreneur, I like to make profit. So with all that being said, never let someone get under your skin to the point where you make an enemy out of them. I have done that in the past. I fell for that. But it's really a dirty, muddy situation to get into to where nobody really wins. And at the end of the day, you lost a person that you could have possibly done business with, them and or their family or family members or friends of theirs, because their friends are not going to want to do business with you because of some beef you got with the other person and vice versa. So it's always best just to make friends instead of enemies. Always be positive. If you're positive, negative energy kind of goes around you. And even when it's headed straight for you, you still got a better chance of overcoming it as long as you're positive. You can't let the negativity get to you. It's out there. It's everywhere. There's so many people wanting to hold you down. Do you think it was a popular decision when my coworkers heard? Now, keep in mind, I may not work in the most positive police department. Other police departments may be, or I know some are more supportive of their coworkers, but then you have some that are full of haters. Let's just face it. It is what it is. And in my instance, when some of my coworkers heard that I was doing this, and selling shirts. They like to poke fun and make fun of the situation. I don't know what's funny about it. Yeah, I am standing here talking to a cell phone, which is really reaching possibly millions of people, at least thousands. But nevertheless, people in rural Alabama, where I'm at, they really don't understand. A lot of them don't understand the concept of YouTube. And some of the people I work with are just haters anyway, whether they understand it or not. They're just gonna do what they can to try to bring my spirit down just because I'm uplifted and I'm happy with who I am, and I have no problem getting on here and speaking to you openly without any shame. They want me to feel shame because it's probably something they can't do. I mean, not everybody can do this. It's not easy. It's not easy getting started. You can look at my past videos, super nervous. And as you can tell, I don't do any editing really, very, very little editing, no animated stuff. I don't have anything popping up and all this different stuff. It's kind of like Joe Rogan's podcast. You get what you get. You know, I may do a tad bit of editing, but it's very little. I like to just present it how it is. The only thing I may edit is cutting from scene to scene. But anyhow, like I said, it's all about staying positive. I know for a fact there's guys that I work with at the police department that want to make fun of what I do and things of that nature. But I'm not going to let it get to me. I go to work, I see those guys, I smile and laugh, whatever. Cut up, do what I got to do to get through the day. It doesn't really faze me, honestly. At one point it did, but once you just evolve and become a higher species and realize, hey, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Life is good. We're alive and breathing. We're making money. While they're laughing at something I'm doing, I'm laughing, headed to the bank, talking about this money I'm counting. So it's all good to me. It don't hurt my feelings one bit. You can laugh all you want. But the people that support me, I will always remember them. And when I get to where I'm going to reach back and have that hand. You know, if I can help anyone at all, that's what I'm here for. I'm all about helping you stay positive. I want to see you progress. I want to see even the people that laugh at me, laughed or are laughing, I want to see them progress as well. At this point, I can stand here and tell you I have no bitter feelings towards anybody on the planet. It's took me a long time to overcome that because I've been done wrong just like you have. Everybody out there that's listening to this, everybody in the world has been done wrong or mistreated and possibly still going through some crap that they didn't even shouldn't have to be going through. But it is what it is. It's just a cruel world we live in. But at the end of the day, the only way to overcome all the negativity is positive. You gotta be positive. Just keep positive energy. Keep positive people around you. Stay upbeat, you know, and you really don't have to fake it. You just all you gotta do is have things in your life that keeps you positive. Like for me, my companies, when I can get out and work and do things in the community that helps people, whether it's putting somebody in the car for a way lower price than they could have ever dreamed of. I've seen people come buy cars from me that thought they could never afford a car, and I give them a deal they can't believe is even real, and they drive in the same car for years to come. Um, Whether it's helping people do that, whether it's helping people in the police field, like helping somebody get out of a domestic violence situation or helping somebody out of a car wreck, whatever it may be, I enjoy helping people. So I get my positive energy from that, and of course I get it from my son and my baby girl and my rest of my families. I was blessed to have a great family. I know everybody wasn't blessed like I am to have a great positive family, but fortunately I was. I am so thankful because I know people that are coming up in very stressful, very sad and depressing environments where you may have an abusive parent in the house or just seen things that you really shouldn't have seen at a young age or any age. But thankfully, my dad wasn't around, but I did have plenty of father figures, and my mom was super strong, and I just can't be more thankful to that. And it ain't just about religion; it's just good, positive people, just good people. I was raised around good people. Even a friend of mine named Jim Ruth, he was an older guy, but I would go to his house and hang out after school, and he would keep me and a bunch of other kids just busy doing heating and air work with his company or whatever it took just to keep us out of trouble. And we all stayed out of trouble. Like none of us have criminal records. And I know sometimes you can get a criminal record when you really didn't do nothing wrong. I get that, but we were very fortunate. And I'm not going to say I never did anything wrong because God knows I've done plenty wrong. But in the past, hey, it all worked out. I've always been positive is one thing, and um, it just worked out, you know. And I've learned from other people's mistakes. Plenty of my friends have gotten on drugs and really kind of, for lack of a better term, fell off. And I can't help but feel bad for them because I know them so well. And I still hope they get up on their feet. And one day I hope that I can help them. But, you know, right now I think they got to find their own way. And that's kind of one thing I want to talk to you about today was drugs. If you know somebody that's going through stuff like that and you want to help them, in my experience, the first thing you got to realize is they got to want the help. And there's nothing we can do to get them to realize they should go ahead and get the help right then. They're going to have to go through their own trials and tribulations and their own journey to realize how bad they need the help and how far they have fallen astray. Um, I know it's a disgusting thing. The drugs are. They've really taken over the youth of the country, but at the end of the day, we still got to be positive and let those people know that we love them, we care for them. Now, I'm not going to have you over to the house every day hanging out because you're on, you know, you may be on drugs. I can't trust you not to walk off with my stuff. But nevertheless, I'm going to love you at a distance, but I'll still love you. I'm going to look out for you. If I see you struggling and if I got it, I'm going to help you. If I got it to spare. But at the same time, I'm going to still be, every time I see you, I'm going to be putting in your head, look, man, you know you're better than this. You came from better than this. You can do better than this. There's somebody out there that cares about you. I know even if your parents passed away and stuff like that, there's somebody that cares about you. Because if they wasn't, I wouldn't be talking to you right now. So there's always somebody out there that cares about you. If you know, if you're dealing with a drug problem, just know that. If you know somebody that is, let them know that. We can't give up on each other. That's all we got in this world is each other. We got to stay positive. We got to keep each other up. We got to lift each other. Let's not put each other down. That's the whole moral of this video. I just want everybody to stay positive. I want everybody to be happy. I want everybody to be prosperous. I want everybody to have a Merry Christmas. I want us all to be blessed. Because, I mean, we're living in the greatest country on the planet, in the United States. And even with everything that's going on in today's world, this is still the best country to strive and come up and be yourself. You know, right now there's more millionaires being created than ever before. This is the time to shine. It's the time to get on your hustle. Get up on your horse and ride. Don't let them haters hold you back, man. They can't do nothing to stop you. Only you can stop you. Only your mind. You have to have the right mindset. You got to realize, yeah, somebody might make fun of me for trying to get out here and start my own company and support myself. But as long as you go into the bank and cashing checks, if they laughing at you, that's just them. They're hating. So at the end of the day, they're making themselves look bad. Anybody that eats into what they're feeding is stupid. But, you know, God bless them. It's not their fault. If they're stupid, they're stupid. But that's not your problem. At the end of the day, your success will show off in the future when you're ready to flex on them and show them what you've been working on all this time while they're laughing. They're wasting time laughing. You over here hustling. Then they're going to realize, oh, well, I guess I'm the fool. They might not come out and admit it, but they're going to have to eventually admit it to themselves that, you know, maybe I shouldn't have been laughing. Maybe I should have been learning. Get your L's right. Speaking of which, while I'm on the subject of hustling and entrepreneurship, as you can see behind me, this is our Beast Mode shirts. And yes, it is similar to the Beast Mode shirts that are already out, but we have our own edge on it. These are our Bear Wolf Beast Mode shirts. I'll have to show you the front of it on another video so you can see differences, and the back has a little difference as well. Also, we have these Back to Blue shirts right now are on sale. This is the shirt that put our shirt company on the map, per se. The white ones and black ones have not been selling good. I was going to discontinue all of the Back to Blue shirts because the sales had stopped. But then somebody gave me the idea about making gray ones. So now I make gray shirts and they're selling. So the Back to Blue shirts are back on again. But the white and black ones, I don't have probably 100 of each one left or something like that. Maybe a little bit more. But once these are gone, I'm not going to make no more white ones or black ones. So if you like these shirts, you want to support police officers or law enforcement, these Back to Blue shirts are on sale right now. You can check them out on our Tactical Advantage page on Facebook or Bear Wolf Fitness. I think we may have them posted on there as well. Here's what the black ones look like, just so you know. They originally sell for $20 at most gas stations and places like that, but right now they're on sale at an outrageously steep price. But right now, our top line shirt is our Beowulf apparel shirts, and here's the front of it. This is the company logo for Beowulf. This is my um, major platform now, Beowulf apparel. They have several different. I think there's like it's not several, but I have like 4 or 5 different designs of Beowulf shirts and stuff like that. You can also get. We got some mugs for Tactical Advantage, but I'm going to make some for Beowulf. So anything you want made, I can have made. It don't have to have our logo on it or anything like that. If you have something in mind that you want put on a shirt, whether it be a cross, something religious, anything, your name, you can send me a picture of yourself, your dog, whatever you want put on a article of clothing. We can do that. We can put anything on any shirt. We use nothing but 100% cotton. I think it's HD cotton. Fruit of the Loom shirts. We have other shirts we use as well, but this is our standard, and then it goes up from there. But our quality on goes up from here. So we're starting with 100% HD cotton, Fruit of the Loom, and then it goes up. So that should tell you the quality that we put into our merchandise. We're all about quality. Quantity of our quality is great to get, but we want to have nothing but the best when it comes to our materials. We have a shirt that we make that's made out of nothing but breathable materials. It's more of our workout shirt. But we can put, like I say, even when it comes to that shirt, the Fruit of the Loom shirts, anything you want, we can put anything on there. And if you send me a picture of you, I can put you on the shirt exactly the way you look in the picture you send to me. Like I could put this picture of me right here on this video on the shirt just like that. Our marksmanship is bar none. And you can check out our Tactical Advantage page on Facebook to check out the reviews and stuff like that. So just ask about me. You'll see where our merchandise is bar none, top of the line. We just need to get out there a little bit more, and the channel, I hope, will help us do so. But once again, back to being positive. For one, like I say, always stay positive. Never let nobody try to get you down. When they do try to get you down, move from around them. Stay around nothing but positive people. You guys keep it moving. You guys stay with people that are actually going somewhere in life. You can't be hanging around with Joe Blow who just still. I ain't saying nothing's wrong with living with your mom, but if you're living with your mom with no income and you just play PlayStation all day, it's gonna be kind of hard to be positive. You're probably gonna just be a zombie or something. I don't know what people do these days. I know a lot of people just live in the video game world. Unless you're like YouTubing and making money playing video games, I honestly don't get the point. I get it. After work, you go home, play video games and stuff like that. But as far as all day long and sun up, sun down, and you're just still there and your own sweat, hadn't even showered, that's a problem. That's like an addiction. But hey, it teaches their own. Just know while you're playing video games, there's people like me out here getting it. So you're just clearing the field for real hustlers. So, but nevertheless, being positive, there's quite a few ways to help you be positive. But the 2 main ways that I have found that makes me stay positive is, now, setting aside what I said earlier, your family, the people you love, the people that love you, surrounding yourself around those great positive people like I have, and you can have if you don't already. You just got to make the right decisions of who you have around you. Those people will help you be positive. Even when you go to say something negative about yourself or something, or fall into a negative situation, those people are there to help you stay up. They're gonna keep you balanced. Like, nah, man, you are great. You're not what they're saying you are, stuff like that. So, but nevertheless, 2 things I know for a fact that will help you be positive throughout 2022 and beyond. Because I'm here to tell you right now, 2022 is mine and your year. If you are subscribed to this channel, you're gonna have a great year in 2022. And the reason I know that's because we're going to do it together. And here's what we're going to do. The 2 things are, we're going to eat good. I'm going to show you in another video, which I have showed it before in a past video. But now that I'm monetized, I'm going to make a better video about it. And I'm going to show you the shake I make before I work out. We're going to start our, from now on, I'm making a promise to you. We're going to start our day out, me and you. We're going to start our day out. Well, I am, and I'll invite you to start our day out with making this high protein, high, highly healthy shake in the morning. You can look back at my previous videos. I think it's like how to make a protein shake. I think that's the name of it. But you can look it up if you want. But we're going to make another one in a few days. I'm going to make another video about it. This shake will give you so much energy and you'll just feel good. Feel good while you're drinking it. It tastes good, makes you feel good, gives you energy, and you'll be ready to conquer the world. You'll be ready to take on a great workout. And that's step number 2. We're going to work out. Not every day, but we're at least going to touch the weights every day we get a chance to. You need to at least touch the weights 5 days a week if you can. And 7 days a week is really what I suggest working out. Like one day upper body, one day lower body, or you can skip Sunday. I know a lot of people that skip Sunday, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. Actually, I do that a lot too. I go back and forth. I'll work 7 days, work out 7 days a week. Excuse me. I'll work out 7 days a week, and then I may take a week where I work out like 5 days a week, or maybe even 4 days a week. Just depending on, you never know. You may not feel good. You may get sick, have to back up and chill for a few days or whatever until you get better. I actually just got over the flu or something, whatever it was, anyway, myself. So just now getting back on the workout kick myself. So never know what might come up. You might have to go out of town and improvise, whatever you got to do. But it's always best to do you about at least, I'd say at least 50 push-ups a day if you can. At least 6 days out of the week. I usually try to do 100 whenever I get down and do them. Like I say, I have been slacking lately. But if you'll just drink this shake I'm talking about, or your own variation of it, as long as you put some of the same ingredients I'm going to use or I have used in there, you'll be good. And if you'll do the workout. Now, in the workout, all you really got to do is what I call stair lunge. You can either, I'll explain in another video, but you can do lunges, squats, curls, and push-ups. All you need to do any of this is a curling bar. And it's very simple. I've also went over that in other videos as well. But you just need to do your, like I say, you do some squats. You ain't got to worry about the lunges. Just do squats, push-ups, and curls. 2 or 3 sets of each. You ain't got to do nothing extreme. A 15-minute workout a day. You'll be amazed how much better you'll feel just doing that. You'll feel like you will be a new person. That's all there is to it. You'll look better. You'll feel better. You'll have more energy. You'll be more positive. That's just all there is to it. On top of that, those 2 things alone will make you a better person. It's just that simple. It really is. I have no reason to lie to you. I'm not making no money by telling you that, besides money I get from YouTube, hallelujah, or Google. But I'm not making any money to tell you this. I have no reason to lie to you. Drink the shake in the morning or before you work out, either way, or after you work out. Exercise. Some type of activity, exercise in some type of way. You ain't got to be out here squatting 600 pounds. You ain't got to be doing 5 reps or 300 pounds or whatever. You ain't got to do 5 reps or anything. Like I say, you need to do, it's best to do 3 reps of every exercise you do, but you don't have to do it with a lot of weight. Just do it to where you get that cut. You want to see your results. Once you start seeing your results, that'll make you feel better about yourself already. Once you work out for a week or 2, if you do the workout I'm talking about, which is very light, I'm telling you, it's so light, you'll be surprised at the results you get from it. But once you start doing this workout and you start seeing your abs and showing, your biceps are getting bigger, you see all that in the mirror, you will have no choice but to feel better about yourself. You'll feel just positive, and the positive vibes from there, you'll get energy. You'll want to do more. You want to do better because you'll be better. That's just all there is to it. I mean, it sounds cliche, but it truly is what it is. You're going to be a better person. I don't know how else to put it. And it's really what helps keep me motivated and helps keep me going through stressful times. I could be dealing with a stressful time right now, but you wouldn't know it because I'm going to keep a smile on my face because I have too much to smile about. I mean, healthy family, healthy life. I'm good, look good, feeling good. You're the same way. It's inside of you. Everybody has that fire burning inside of them to do better and inspire those around us. You just need a little help getting it out. You just need to know what to do. And like I said, those two things alone, the shake, working out, and then I'm gonna throw in eating good. You gotta eat good. Now that don't mean you gotta go out and get filet mignon every night, but I just tell you straight up, I'm a fan of ramen noodles. Now, and I also am a fan of steak and lobster, and I do eat out a lot. However, the things when I do go out to eat, I'll go to a local restaurant in Jasper. It's the best steak restaurant in Jasper. I'll give them a shout out later on, but I'll give them a shout out right now. Butter Beans, Butter Beans restaurant in Jasper. They got the best steaks. I go down there at least once a week. Get me a steak, baked potato, maybe some okra, potato salad, something like that on the side, and I'll eat like a king. But in the middle of the day, I may eat some noodles. I'll eat some ramen noodles, like what, 13's in a pack, something like that. Eat me some noodles to carry me through the day. Go to Butter Beans at night, get me a steak, something like that. And the next day, I may do the same routine. I may eat noodles all day. And the kids, I'm gonna take care of them. They like McDonald's, kids like all that stuff. I'll take them wherever they want to go. But I'm gonna sacrifice for me on my budget. Where I'm gonna save my money is I'm gonna eat these noodles. I don't mind, noodles are not bad. They don't taste bad to me. Just because they're cheap don't mean they're bad. If you get the beef flavor, to me, I can eat that. Like I say, 7 days a week. Crazy as that sounds, that's me. I eat them throughout the day, and at night I might hit up Applebee's or somewhere like that. Applebee's, Butter Beans, and treat myself. But when I do go out to eat, I get good stuff. At Applebee's, I'll give me some shrimp, just some real good rich food, stuff that my belly loves. And that's another thing about looking better and stuff. And my whole life, I weigh like 135 to 140. And I'm not, I promise you, this is all true. All the way up until last year, actually, I'm going to say. I was, yeah, yeah. Well, not even that long. I started gaining weight about 8 months ago, maybe, something like that. Maybe about close to a year ago, I started gaining some weight. And I was about 140. It was 2 years ago. Let me back up and tell you the story. It was 2 years ago we went to the beach. And I took a picture of myself. An old lady took a picture of me on the beach, and I was laying there. And I looked like a bag of skeletons. It was embarrassing. It was so embarrassing, I deleted the picture. I wish I had kept it because I had a before and after picture. But I deleted the picture. I think I probably weighed 135 that day. I don't even know. It was horrible. Surprised I didn't get washed away with the waves. I was really, really skinny. And there ain't nothing wrong with being skinny. That just ain't the look I wanted. So after that, I was ashamed. I went back and I started eating. And it took a while for me to figure it out. The way you gain weight is eat what you love. I mean, I know it sounds cliche or common sense, but if you love cheesecake, cheesecake's your favorite food, say cheesecake and steak's your favorite food, you're going to have to make a way to eat cheesecake and steak to force yourself to start eating. And once you start eating and your belly expands, then you don't have to eat cheesecake and steak all the time. You can fill up on noodles and eat you a steak at night or once every 2 days or 3 days or whatever. As long as you get your belly to where it demands food, you're going to eat because your belly's not going to have no other way. That's just all there is to it. And once you start seeing yourself gain weight, you start exercising. That's what I done. I started exercising and I got to the best shape I've ever been in. I went from 140 to 180 like that. I'm sitting at 180 right now. 40 pounds in less than a year, easy. And I could have gained more. I just stopped. I'm happy with 180. I'm still mobile, and I know once I get older, my metabolism slows down. I'm going to naturally gain weight that all the old men. I'm going to put on that old man weight anyway. So I don't want to add to it at this point. I'm going to try to stay around 180 as long as I can. I would like to never get over 200, but 180 is a good weight for me. I can still run. I can still move. I can tell putting on that extra weight slowed me down a little bit, which is to be expected. Excuse me, but nevertheless, I still feel good. I can still jump up without grunting and stuff like that. I don't have the old man grunt yet. And like I said, I'm probably in the best shape I've ever been in my life as far as physical go. I can't run as fast as I used to, but I'm still fast enough. But I feel good. I feel great. And never been healthier. I like I said, I got over the flu a little while back, but I kicked that in the butt in like a week. Then I got dehydrated. And I turned around and beat that. That was a totally different beast. But nevertheless, I overcome it without going to the hospital. I'm not saying that's a good idea, but I did. But the main thing I try to do is just stay positive and stay healthy. And with that, life seems so much easier. And I know I've harped on that and harped on that the whole video, but hey, that's what the video was about. It's all about positive vibes and positive energy and staying motivated. I want to see you stay positive and motivated. I have so much coming up in the future. I'm looking forward to sharing with you guys. Like I said, this is just the beginning. And for all of you that are watching this video and beginning this journey with me, and even those that watched the videos in the past, those crappy videos I've made in the past, I'm not even going to apologize for them because that helped make me who I am today. Every mistake, every embarrassment, everything I've ever been through in the past has made me who you're looking at, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. I wouldn't trade every girl that cheated on me, every friend that betrayed me, every adult I looked up to that turned out not to be who I thought they was. I wouldn't trade none of it. I'm happy with the people I've made friends with, and I'm happy with the people I've made amends with. I'm happy with who I am today, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. And nothing you can do is stop it. So you can keep trying, but it won't bother me none at all. That's just a side note to the haters. But nevertheless, I love you haters. Thank you so much because I wouldn't be me without you. And to this day, I still have people hating. And I feel kind of bad for them in a way because I guess they have nothing else to do. But my only advice to you is get you something to do. I know you got a day job, but get you a side hustle or get you a hobby that keeps you happy and motivated. You don't have to be negative. You don't have to go around negative, talking down on somebody to make yourself feel better. There's other ways. Build positivity in your life without trying to tear somebody else down because it ain't working. But like I say, God bless them. But yeah, thank you once again, y'all. Thank you so much, though, for tuning in. I know I've went rambled on and on and on, but I really do appreciate you. I appreciate it so much. And like I said before, I hope you all have a wonderful holiday. And I gotta close this video out with, like I close out most of my other videos. Just so you know, suicide is one of the #1 killers in the United States, and there's no reason for it. Like I've always said, we gotta stay positive. If we're positive and we're keeping the people around us positive, there'll be no suicide. There's no reason for it. There's no reason for it. I don't want to see nobody else take their own life. Let's stop hurting ourselves. Let's stop hurting each other. Build each other up. When you see somebody down, don't keep tearing them down. Don't go talking about somebody because you know some gossip on them or think you know some gossip, something you heard. If you think somebody's going through something, go help, go reach out. But hey, man, would you like to talk? I may have heard this, and I don't know if it's true or not. I really don't care. I'm just here to help you if you need help. If you just want to talk, be a friend. Don't be a hater, man. We should have evolved past that by now. Racism and hatred is just holding society back. We could be living on other planets by now, probably. Who knows? But the racism has held us back for generations, and all this hatred. And then you got bullying, cyberbullying. I mean, come on, man. It's 2000. It's going to be 2022. It's time to cut it out. Build each other up. Let's cut out the nonsense. Let's be helpful for each other. Let's bless each other. Let's not hate. Let's bless. Let's all be blessed. Let's all prosper. It's time to get up and hustle, man. Get on your hustle and stop worrying about what somebody else is doing. Unless they're struggling, then you need to go help them out. But like I'm saying, suicide has took out too many good people. Too many. Suicide, drugs, things of that nature, we got to cut it out. Some people are just so depressed that they're turning to drugs to help them overcome what they're going through, or help them forget the problems and sorrows and things they've seen, loved ones they've lost. Hey, I've lost loved ones. We all have. And we're going to continue. That's part of life, unfortunately. It's the most unfortunate part of life that the people we love have to die, including you and I. It's just part of it. Nothing we can do about it. We can't live forever, but our names can. What me and you do, the imprint we leave on this planet, and examples we leave behind to the children to come after us that will soon become adults, that's the way we can live forever. Our names can live forever. Therefore, our image can live forever. You got to make a positive imprint on this earth. Regardless of how you live, you're going to leave some type of imprint. Why not leave a positive one? You don't want to be known as that guy that went around talking about everybody all the time. Don't be that negative guy. Be positive. It's easy. The easiest thing in life is to be nice. So be nice to people. You don't never know what somebody's going through, and you go up and start talking to them about, man, you got some old off-name brand clothes and your shoes are raggedy. That dude could have just lost his parents or something, and he's already depressed. Now he's thinking, oh no, nobody likes me, and he may go home and kill himself. Let's just stop it. Stop the hatred. Be positive. Love each other. If you know somebody going through something, reach out and help them. If you don't want to help them, let me help them. I can be found on Facebook on my Facebook page, Barry Elam Jr. You can find me on Tactical Advantage, Barry Wolf Fitness. You can find me on all three of those avenues. Reach out to me, and I will do what I can. If you don't want to talk to them, I'll talk to them. Any way I can help, I promise you I will. I would love to see somebody live. If I could save a life, keep somebody from taking their life, it would just make the world of a difference to me, and I know it would to them and their family. Even though they may think nobody loves them, there's somebody that loves them. Everybody on this planet, even some murderer sitting behind bars right now who's murdered a bunch of people, somebody out there loves him. He may not know it, but they do. Also, like I said, I touched on it, the drugs. Another thing about drugs, not only is it taking a lot of people out, you may not realize it, but there's a cure for it. In my opinion, there's a cure for it. And once again, it comes back to being positive and what we talked about earlier. Getting up, getting motivated, drinking your protein shake, and working out. I know people that have replaced drugs with working out, several of them. All of them that have tried it that I know of. If they got on some type of workout scheme or plan, they end up kicking the habit. Because their body, once you start working out, most people I know, all people I know, once they started working out, their body rejects bad stuff. Like you can't work out a lot and then go out and drink a lot. It just don't rhyme. Or you can't go out and smoke crack or meth. It's two things that don't compute with each other. Either you work out and you're healthy, or you do drugs and stuff like that. And of course, there's people that don't do either. But there ain't nothing wrong with that at all either. But what I'm just saying is, if you have a drug problem or you know somebody with a drug problem, suggest working out to them, or you try to work out. Just the little simple workout plan I went over earlier. I'm sorry. Push-ups. You can throw some sit-ups in there if you want to, but push-ups, curls, squats, 15 to 20 minutes of that each day, and you'll be a changed person, especially if you drink the protein shake that I'm referring to in my previous video. If you follow that routine, your life will change forever. You will never see life the same. A lot of people talk about having an AMT trip or whatever, going off on some kind of AMT trip. I don't know nothing about that. I've never done that, but it's a drug. So I've never really done it. But I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with that. But they say people have said that changes their life. But I'm sure it's expensive, and I'm sure it's something you can't just get on the corner here in Walker County, Alabama. So the only alternative I know to help you change your life in a positive way, without you doing some type of altercation to your mind, is drink the protein shake, work out, and eat good. And most of all, stay positive. Those 4 things, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. And of course, keep positive people around you. So you got 5 things you can do that will change your life or keep your life on the right track. You got drink the protein shake. I know that sounds not important, but it is. To me, that's the most important thing. That's what gets me going. Drink the protein shake, work out, stay positive, surround yourself with positive people. Never give up. Find you a hustle and grind. That's all you got to really do. Your life will be changed forever. It's all about staying positive. You want to just keep positive vibes, keep positive people around you. The negativity can only touch you for so long. I'm not saying it's going to protect you from everything. You're going to have haters that come along, and they may have to orchestrate a plan, but eventually, misery loves company. So they're going to eventually get to you if they try hard enough. If you're so positive like I am, eventually somebody's going to come along, and they're going to come up with a way of getting at you. And they may think they won. You can let them think they won. But at the end of the day, you're going to win if you stay positive. Throughout all that, you remain positive, And at the end of the day, they end up being the ones suffering because they couldn't defeat you. Can't nobody defeat you as long as you stay positive. If you need to use religion or whatever, faith or however you want to call it, or faith. If you want to have faith or religion in God, prayer, go to church. Church is full of positive. Church is full of nothing. People talk about church being negative people, and some may be. But every church I've ever been to is all about positive vibes. They're all about uplifting people. And to me, that's a great place to go to seek positive vibes. And like I said, I haven't been to every kind of church. I've just been to my church, and I've been to some other people's, like Church of God and Baptist churches, things of that nature. But anytime I'm there, everybody's up shaking hands, hugging each other, showing each other love. And I know plenty of churches are there to help people that are hurting. If you just go to any church I know of and say, "Hey, I'm having thoughts of suicide," I feel in my heart they're gonna find you some help. If they don't, then that's sacrilegious. I mean, I find it hard to believe that if you went to a church, they wouldn't try to find you some help if you were talking about suicide. And I know it's scary to go tell somebody that you're having suicidal thoughts because then they try to lock you away. But at the end of the day, if you're having suicidal thoughts, maybe you need some type of help. If they have to put you in like a BMU unit to get you some medication to get your mind right until you can get to where you want to be or where you need to be, then so be it. Whatever it takes. You just can't take your own life. We can't. There's no excuse. We can't have that no more. If you know a young kid is going through stuff and you think he may take his own life, we got to get him some help right then. If you hear him talking crazy, like, "I'm going to shoot a school up," they're saying something crazy like that, you need to stop everything and get them some help. We can't play with this no more. We're losing too many good people out here, man. Too many good people to drugs and suicide. Two things that are unnecessary. There's no point in either one of them. Not to die from it. I mean, don't stop shooting up heroin. I mean, come on, man. You're shooting heroin with fentanyl in it. You know people are dying from it. You're taking a chance of dying to release some dopamine in your brain. There's so many other ways of releasing dopamine. People don't understand what it means to be high. You're just releasing a chemical that's already in your brain. The substance you're putting in there is not what's bringing dopamine into your body. It's already there. You just got to have something to be positive about to release it. There's other things. There's other ways. Living a positive life, you got a constant stream of dopamine coming to you then. You don't have to smoke dope or whatever, or go out and get fender bender drunk. You just don't have to. You don't have to go to the bars every weekend and all this type of stuff, spending all your money, throwing it away, trying to look cool when you really ain't. You ain't cool just because you go to the bar and pick up some chicks or whatever. That don't make you cool. What makes you cool is getting on your hustle, being positive, making a positive influence in your environment, helping other people come up, being positive role model for young people. That's what's cool. That's what's in. But I'm gonna leave it with that, folks. I'm off my gossip horse now. But I did want to come out in my video today because, like I said before, I'm really crunk about getting monetized. I didn't really rehearse this. I just came off the cuff. I said, "Heck, I'm gonna get on here. I ain't made a video in a minute. I'm gonna get on here and speak my mind and tell people we gotta be positive. That's what this channel is about. So we gotta stay positive. 2022. It's gonna be a good, big, blessed year, and I'm so glad we're starting it together. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart for supporting me. Don't forget to go to our Facebook page, get your Back to Blue shirt. They're on sale right now. You can also get the Bear Wolf shirts, and you can get Back to Blue in gray. I don't have any grays right now because I'm sold out because they're so popular. And I'm happy about that, but I got more on the way. Right now, I'm just making them as I get them because I'm behind on orders on the gray ones. So thanks for continuing to buy the shirts, and thanks for supporting Bear Wolf Apparel. And thank you for all the support. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you. Did I say thank you? And again, thanks for all the support to my family. I hope you and yours have a very blessed New Year. Have a Merry Christmas. If you need me for anything, I'm right here. Like I said before, Barry Elam Jr. on Facebook, Bear Wolf Natural Fitness, Tactical Advantage, and Mr. Tactical. You can find me on any of those any of those pages on Facebook. You can reach out to me, and I will get to you within a day, I'm sure. I mean, it may take me a day, but I promise you I will get back to you. I answer every message. So I personally will see your message and answer it if you reach out to me. If I can do anything to help you in a positive way, please let me know. Do not think you're alone. I love you, and I hope you and yours continue to be blessed.